It's almost as if they want their movie or this movie to fail. Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, social justice activists say white people must skip Black Panther Wakanda Forever on opening weekend. To do anything other than this is anti-black. So if a white person, myself, who is a reviewer, goes to check out this movie on opening weekend so I can get a review out, which helps get the movie noticed and the movie's quality noticed, it's somehow wrong and racist. The sort of racist ideology that we're living in, folks, is purely retarded. Anyway, let's get into it. And arguably one of the most predictable discourse developments imaginable, Black Panther Wakanda Forever has been declared so important for the black community that white audiences must refrain from attending opening weekend screenings of Black Panther Wakanda Forever in order to prove that they are down for the cause. Fuck you. This needlessly divisive rhetoric was first raised in an October 24th TikTok video posted by self-described social reform activist, heavy emphasis on self-described, as even her own website appears to list her credentials in the field as little more than an operation of a seemingly defunct personal blog. Lavender Lee. We get a tweet here from End Wokeness. If you go see Wakanda Forever on opening weekend, you are anti-black. White people need to stay away so that black people can enjoy the movie in peace. Wow. Just wow. So, yeah. This message is for all our would-be accomplices and white allies. Lee dismissively opened in her now deleted post. Wow, I guess your racism doesn't get you very popular, does it? This message is to all the white people who have BLM in their bio. Yeah. If you really want to prove to black people that you love us, and that you care about us, and that you're down for the cause, do not go see Black Panther Wakanda Forever opening weekend. You buy your ticket, you give it to a black person or a black family who can't afford to go, and then you go and sit at that theater in the front of the doors, she explained. So, criminal menacing, harassment. You want people to essentially break the law. You make sure that every black person in that theater can enjoy the movie in peace. You make sure you use your body to block us from anybody who would be coming in that theater to do us harm. So now white people must become human shields against people who want to harm black people? Wow. So, yeah, that's right. Unironically and without hint of self-awareness, Lee has bafflingly encouraged white individuals to not only patronizingly seek out poor black people, and not only do their righteous duty of buying them a ticket to the latest CGI smash fest, instead of offering any realistic help, but also act as their saviors against fantasy group of racist mass attackers. I like how this is worded. As an aside, this particular piece of her declaration harkens back to the incel mass shooting fears that surrounded the Joker. Oh my god, I remember that too. Everybody was losing their collective minds on that. as like the journalists who so strongly push the narrative that Lee seems to almost or be almost attempting to will such terrible acts into existence in order to ingratiate themselves as an expert in the discourse that would ensue. Essentially saying that if this happens, their foolishness is justified. That is your job, Lee ordered. You can go see it on another weekend. Go see it on the second or third weekend. But that first weekend is for us. You know, it's segregation, folks. Segregation that black people and even white people in the 60s and 70s all fought to end. And when it finally did end, everyone celebrated. Well, not everyone, but 90% of people in the world or in the country celebrated when segregation was ended. To do anything other than this is anti-black, she concluded. Unsurprisingly, Lee is not the only person to be pushing the idea that Black Panda Wakanda Forever's opening weekend should be segregated. Taking to his personal Twitter account on October 26th, Hollywood Critics Association founder Scott Menzel challenged all non-POC critics, journalists, big and small, to email their PR contacts and give up your seat to tonight's Wakanda Forever premiere or tomorrow's screening to a critic or entertainment journalist of color. Voices matter. Representation matters. He briefly added in support of his proposal. Yeah. And at the very least, putting his money where his mouth was, Menzel would later confirm to multiple users that he had personally followed through on his own request. I already gave my seat away for tomorrow. Yeah, but did you prove that you actually did it? I mean, did you actually prove that you gave away your seat? I didn't see a picture, and I don't see a picture here, showing that you are giving up your seat. I don't see any pictures of this at all. Or any proof of this at all. Of course, the elephant in the room is that it seems white people are being positioned in a racist catch-22. Should they turn up to catch the film on opening weekend, ostensibly helping to support the narrative that black women can lead the box office globally, it seems they'll be deemed as an anti-black bigot for depriving a black individual a seat to one of the thousands upon thousands of screenings of the latest Disney product. Yeah. However, should they instead stay at home and delay their viewings of Black Panther, they'll undoubtedly be accused of refusing to support films led by non-white casts. Yeah, it is a racist catch-22. Damned if they do, damned if they don't. Such is the ideological trap of critical race and social justice theories. Black Panda Wakanda Forever hits theaters on November 11th, 2022. Wow, they just keep on giving all sorts of pictures of the different things. I didn't see this at all in the teaser or the trailer. But yeah, my thoughts. This is completely reflected here. Spencer, buddy, great article. Great article. It is a catch-22. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you go, you're racist for not giving up your seat. If you don't go, you're racist for not supporting black female leads. So yeah, me personally, I am going to review this movie. It is one of the big movies out there, so I am going to review it for my audience and followers. I'm going in with an open mind, even though I have walked away from the MCU. I have given my thoughts on the trailers and whatnot. I do find it very disgusting that Kevin Feige and Marvel are capitalizing on the death of Chadwick Boseman. They could have easily recast his character. Recasting is a thing these days. They did it with Edward Norton and other people. It seems they also recast Cassie from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Or rather, Ant-Man and or Endgame, Avengers Endgame. Because now it's a different woman, it seems. But yeah, anyway, folks, I think that this sort of racism that is happening is a two wrongs don't make a right kind of situation. Yes, I acknowledge that there was racism in the United States, and it was very heavily prevalent where people were segregated and whatnot. And I also believe that it is now illegal to discriminate on the basis of race. Segregation and racist practices were outlawed. And now, this sort of voluntary, or people calling for voluntary segregation, is the new in. These social justice activists are calling for for segregation to be a thing again. Why? So you could prove that white people care about black people? How does that prove How does that exactly prove that we care about black people? How does that prove that we are down for the cause? It doesn't. Because as this article points out, it is a catch-22, and a very racist one. Me, I don't give one iota of shit about the Black Lives Matter cause and movement. I believe all lives are important, all lives matter, and I believe that all lives include white lives, black lives, Hispanic lives, and all the other races out there that are, or that make up the human race. That's what I believe. And I'm going to continue to live by the doctrine that Martin Luther King believed in. To judge people not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And this Lavender Lee person on TikTok, your content of character is found lacking and wanting. Anyway, folks, that is going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of this racist drivel from the social justice activists who want white people to stay away from the theaters on November 11th? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, folks. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.